Christians. My friend here, in response to one of my posts, he says that I'm wrong. I'm not going to get into why he's saying I'm wrong. I want to get into his next comment. He says that if God gives you free will, he can't judge you. Listen to what this man is saying. He says, if God gives you free will, he can't judge you. And yet, him and others like him believe that God gave us a free will, in spite of the fact that there's not one single verse in Scripture that teaches that or says that. No one says that. Free will is not mentioned in the Bible as a doctrine. It is mentioned in the sense of an offering. There's a free will offering, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the spiritual, inward, mechanical ability to respond without indifference or bias. Moral agents who can go either way. And so the thing is, the Bible doesn't teach it. And I challenge my friend here, I challenge you, or any one of you listening, any one of you, show me one verse in the Scripture where it talks about or teaches that God gave man a free will. Choices, man having choices, has nothing to do with the freedom of the will. Although will is required to make a choice. You cannot conflate the two, though. They are separate. One is the objective of the other. The choice you make is the objective of the will. So if the will is corrupt because of the depravity of man, the choices that will would make because of the sinful nature of the person making it is always going to be sinful choices. The only sense in which a man's will can be considered free is within the confines of his sinful nature. Example, you could be in prison for 30 years for committing a violent crime. And even though you are imprisoned, you are free within the boundaries of your prison cell. You're free within the boundaries of the prison, communal areas, but you're only free within those boundaries. So what I am maintaining is what the Bible maintains. Man is born in sin, born in bondage to sin. His nature is sinful as a result of the fall of Adam. And so, as a result of the fall of Adam, man lost his ability to choose what is righteous, good, and holy. Once that tie between God and man was severed as a result of the fall, there has been the necessity since then for man to be reconciled to God. And no amount of exerting your free will can force God to be reconciled to you, which is what this implies. God does not judge man because of his will going one way or the other. God judges man because of his own sin. Man does not have a free will because his sin, his will is in bondage to sin. Hence the reason why he himself must intervene and disrupt that bondage. He must bind the strong man, as Jesus put it in Matthew 12:29. And then the Son of Man will spoil Satan's goods. Be provoked and be persuaded.